Getting into the colder months, we've got some interesting things that may be overlooked. And Brad, you're going to jump in on this. Let me give you the headline, and you can add anything you want. But I think the number one thing are dirty dryer vents, where lint is building up. Correct?
Yeah, that's definitely a hidden fire danger.
Also, overloaded power strips, and we were talking about this before we hit air, and I'm guilty of this.
Yeah, we had a situation where we had 8 crock pots plugged into a one outlet because of they all stumbled into the same power strip, and it blew the circuit for all of the monitors and everything at our church one Sunday morning. So yeah, always don't over plug appliances into outlets just because you have available spaces in those outlets. Should be limited to about 1,500 watts of power, which is not 8 crock pots.
8 crock pots. Wow. Yeah. Also, don't put clutter near appliances, storing flammable items, things like that. That could turn.
Yeah, or flammables near a water heater too. Be careful about that. Don't put anything near them.
Check your extension cords and make sure they're not frayed or cracked or they're not worn outlets, because that could be a problem, right?
Yeah, and don't run them under carpets. Don't run them underneath anything.
Another guilty trip here. Oh, boy. Also, kitchen grease buildup. That's a problem in homes, I suspect, right?
Yeah, it can be. I don't know. I mean, commercial kitchens obviously are really aware of it, but even keeping your vent-a-hood, you got a little grease trap up there. You just want to keep it wiped down. That little screen up above your range will capture a lot of grease, and you actually have a little grease trap up there. Want to keep it clean.
So, Chuck, I know you do a lot of cooking. Have you cleaned that grease trap recently?
Before the remodel, I would pull it out. The grease trap, it's like a screen thing. I'd run it through the dishwasher every now and again. But I have a commercial vent now with 1,200 CFM, which, by the way, is huge. But it collects the grease in these grooves like a commercial kitchen. Yeah. And you just take those down and clean them out.
Love that. All right. Also, be careful how you're storing batteries, specifically or especially 9-volt batteries. I guess because those terminals can cross and touch and spark, right?
Yeah, they can touch metal things and they'll spark. Yes.
All right. Outdated, faulty wiring. You want to keep an eye on that. If it's deteriorating, obviously you got a problem there. Unclean chimneys. Let's talk about that for a second, Brad. The fireplaces.
Yeah, so chimneys that build up creosote, which is when you look up inside your chimney, if you see this shiny black material, that's creosote, and creosote can catch fire, and it burns very, very hot, and chimney fires do a lot of damage to homes. So
finally, one more thing: unattended charging devices. I never thought about this. Our chargers for our phones and other devices.
Probably they're talking about, Bob, when they're plugged in charging. Sometimes people are leaving like laptops. They keep them plugged in and they throw them on like a couch or they throw them on a bed where it affects all of the airflow, and that machine get hot. The batteries get hot while charging. So you don't want to have a laptop around any materials. You need it on a hard surface when you're charging.
I've wondered about that.
Yes, don't leave it on your bed and walk away, because you'll leave scorch mark for sure. If not, start a fire.
But if it's unplugged, then the little pluggy in thing, if that were laying, say, on a rug or whatever, is that?
Yeah, no, the charger, no, that little tip, no, I don't think that's a fire risk there. But yeah, you don't want to leave it plugged into, the device itself.
Gotcha.
Okay, good. We learned something, yeah.
Yeah, and Bob, I think, heading into the two more that I would add right now is, one, we're heading into that holiday season where people start pulling out candles. Just be aware of where the candles are left, unattended, because those are a problem. The other thing is the heaters that you use, particularly if you're trying to bring in a propane heater or a kerosene heater into your house. That's dangerous. Fire hazard, as well as just combustion off-gassing that can be dangerous to you. But don't leave a heater, even an electric heater, plugged in like close to drapes, or we'll be putting up Christmas trees and things like that you don't want anywhere close to those heaters. If you walk out of the room, turn the heater off in the room.
Good advice. All right. If you'd like to sign up for our newest newsletter, we send this out twice a month. The most recent topic is your yard ready for colder weather? To do that, just simply go to WeSupportLouisville.com. That's WeSupportLouisville.com.